What's up, guys? Welcome to this week's episode of the B3 Podcast. I'm your host, Brett. I got the artist formerly known as Heavy C. Chris is back. I got Matt GPT and Tanner the Head. It's very angry a couple podcasts ago.
I was angry?
Yeah.
About what?
We fucking, you know. Because you left. Matt and I did a podcast without you. Just so you could cool down.
I had to get to work.
Anyway, we have our show partners, Elite Nutrition. Check them out at EliteNutritionOmaha.com. Use code B3 at checkout for 10% off. Go to the store in Omaha or link in yell B3.
Get a free shaker.
We also have Rosewood Block. They make the best cutting boards and barbecue, fully customizable. Check them out at rosewoodblock.com. Use code B3 at checkout for 10% off there as well. Swell. And Omaha Barbell, the real Midwest Mecca. Just come in and just enjoy the experience.
And put your fucking shit away.
And put your things away.
I was at Planet Fitness in Philly this week, and these motherfuckers, now I guess they were putting away the attachments for the cable machine, so like good on them for that. But every single fucking person was taking the carabiner off the machine with the handle and hanging it up.
Annoying.
Like, what?
This
the
is
actual
well,
fuck?
that happens everywhere, which is why they are zip tied here.
Right? I'm like,
I know, that's what people ask me. Why are those zip
people.
tied on? So they don't get taken.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then so I went around and like grabbed all of them that I could, put them back on machines. They probably have, I don't know, maybe they had 12 of them. I only found like 9. People took the others.
Yeah.
I lost a V-bar handle. The whole handle's gone.
It was a nice handle.
Yeah, gone. Yeah, man, I could use one of these for my house. I'm going to take it.
I'm going to use this for my fridge.
How many did you have? Because I used one this morning.
2, because I have one that was over by the cable stuff and one over here to do like the landmine rows and stuff with.
Was it the fat grip one?
No, the fat grip one's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fuck that.
So
Gone.
they took the poverty one.
Well, I have
At
2.
least.
Yeah. Still shitty.
Did you say the poverty one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
still
Because the
shit.
fat grip one's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. I get that.
More expensive.
Yeah.
You probably get that other one on eBay for like $15 if you
Fucking
weren't
played against sports.
if you weren't a thief and steal it from
Just
the
go
gym.
take it go to Planet Fitness. Take it. They don't care.
You get a couple of Tootsie Rolls on your way out.
I wonder
They
what their
do have-
I wonder what their theft rate is there.
Did you have a Tootsie Roll?
Did you have pizza or donut?
What they had to have something.
No, they have, it's bagels and donuts that they have there.
Did they
They
have pizza?
No, they do. Maybe it's pizza. Maybe it's bagels and pizza. Yeah, but something they have something like the first Tuesday morning, and then there's something some other Thursday. But no, I haven't made it for those yet.
You haven't like scheduled that?
No, I'm not a good person. I try to come here to the Midwest Mecca when I can.
Then
Unless
sometimes
I'm
there's snacks here.
And then when I'm here, there's a big snack.
Tanner's uncomfortable.
Because he's getting horned up by Matt talking about being a snack.
Well, I was going to say stuff, but then I don't want to get angry again. Or offend anybody.
You hating Pizza Ranch offends a lot of people.
Pizza? What? First off,
You've never eaten it.
I have never eaten it, but going out to eat in general, the food is not that good. And it's not inexpensive anymore. Like, there's no place you can go.
I ate a lot of food just now for $16.
$17.49 or whatever it was.
Was it whatever it was?
And it was probably $3 in ingredients.
Did you get charged? I only got charged 16. Did they look at you and charge you more?
They might have.
I get it.
I was aroused.
Yeah. You can get a lot of food for $16 at a buffet.
We'll get after it.
Joey Chestnut ate 70 hot dogs in 8 minutes.
Well, it didn't eat some like ridiculous amount of shrimp too, like cocktail shrimp. He won that one too, I think.
That one sounds more
You would
disgusting than
shit.
hot dog.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
There's a cocktail shrimp eating championship. I guess there's like an eating championship for everything now. So
Yeah, apparently Joey Chestnut won both of them.
So, a well-trained athlete.
That is a skill set.
It is.
It is. Like I've watched one of those. They have those ESPN sports science episodes, and they did one on professional eating, and they talked about like how, like when they're jumping, they're actually compacting the food in their stomach so they can fit more, and how they almost like vaggle down to like compact the food more so they can just stuff more in. It's
I think they ground up 50 hot dogs one time and put it in like a garbage bag to show what it would look like inside your stomach.
yeah.
Oh,
So at the buffet, we should have jumped up and down, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yep. Could have had
Yeah,
more.
and every buffet has great people watching.
That is true. That's why I go.
It brings out the cream of the crop.
There really aren't as many buffets as there used to be.
No, after Valentino's was pretty solid.
And Old Country Buffet.
There's still an Old Cunt in Bellevue, isn't there? Or no? Are they all closed?
Do you say Old Cunt?
That's what we always called it.
Golden Corral, one Golden Corral.
Golden Corral's in Bellevue.
One up north.
No, there's one. Yeah,
Sizzler?
Nah, Sizzler's
Sizzlers are gone.
I know, but I'm just saying there's just not as many buffets.
And there's one like Honky Bucket still out by my house. Cracker Barrel.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not a buffet.
No, but it's like those restaurants that are going away.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that might be the
Honky Bucket?
Yeah. I had a buddy tell me that was super funny. They do have good food though.
The Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel is pretty solid. Breakfast food.
It's been a long time.
Little biscuits and gravy. It's not bad.
I used to like a Chinese buffet myself.
Yeah.
China buffet.
Like the Grand China Buffet out there, whatever that was.
The one next to Clancy's. That's on 114th and Dodge.
Yeah.
That was the one.
That was the big one, right?
Well, they put. It depends on what you think is big. They put one across the street too, but that one was like everything.
Yeah, that's
I think
one
that
went
was
to.
the grand one. I just
Yeah.
like the regular.
It was weird. They had a lot of weird shit there, but
Yeah.
the sushi was good.
Buffet sushi's a little sketch.
It
As
depends.
long as it's not raw.
Like Hy-Vee sushi. Like
Super good.
I don't think super good, but like when you go there and you're starving and you're like gotta eat something.
For sushi, it's like a decent bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'd have to have all the sushi places lined up next to each other. I can't tell the difference.
Heroes is the best.
But based on what?
Based on the way it tastes.
But
is that like if you get a
Matt really likes blue, so
Well,
Do
maybe his taste buds are defective.
Not different, defective.
I'm surprised you don't have like a koi pond and you're just in salmon and making your own fish or sushi out there.
That's next year.
Well, salmon has to run, but yeah, you can.
Oh, that was very. Salmon has to run.
Well, it does.
Yeah,
That's why like farm raised salmon, they put red dye in it to make it pink for you.
Just get them build them a little lazy rivers pond.
Yeah.
Just go around and they can swim through that. No problem.
Yeah, get some.
Yeah,
eels.
you could definitely make a little pond back, and they would run from you.
We probably would.
Yeah, just chase them
We
around.
go out there like a bear and just fucking
Right? You just put on your bear suit.
because we didn't know you already have one
yeah. It's a Yeti suit, actually.
for furry stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Tanner's dying to talk about Husker football, so that's.
Well, I think we need our bet. Are we the same as last time?
Why do we have to have a bet?
What do you think?
That's
What do you
the
think the
only
record's
reason
going to be
we'll
this year?
Fucking 10 and 2.
10 and 2 again.
Yeah.
Which Nebraska does have a pretty favorable schedule this year.
As long as they get
Are
past.
you? Oh wait. First off,
You don't
are
think
you
I have a
backing out on a bet?
Hold on. First of all, I won the fucking bet last year. Number
Yeah.
one, and number two, backing out. There's never been a bet made.
I mean, we made a bet.
In perpetuity, I think.
So you just got to. You want it to be the same bet
No, he just wants to
you
win.
change the
He's hoping to
terms.
win his money back.
with different.
Let's look at the Nebraska schedule for next year.
Well, we play Cincinnati first,
Yeah,
and then nobody state and nobody state,
I said they have a pretty favorable schedule.
and then
this year.
Michigan. And then I know we have Penn State, Iowa, UCLA, USC.
Yeah, so we play
Tell you how other.
Cincinnati, then we play Akron, then we play Houston Christian,
Used to be Houston Baptist, I think.
and then we play Michigan, Michigan State, Maryland, Minnesota, Northwestern, USC, UCLA, Penn State, Iowa.
Okay, so let's make a bet.
Why does it have to be me? Why maybe Chris wants to bet you? Chris is thinking. He's got the look in his eye.
I am thinking. I'm thinking about what I need to look at the schedule to think who they're going to beat.
You don't think Nebraska has a favorable schedule this year compared to like last year?
I think okay, first off, you had no idea Indiana was good last year until they were good. No one said Indiana was going to the college football playoff last year. Nobody. First year under Kirk Cignetti, nobody said that. So it's just hard to tell.
Yeah. Matt, what are you doing asking your girlfriend?
Jesus.
So yeah, 10 and 2. I said 10 and 2.
Okay, who are they going to lose to?
Penn State,
That's probably a pretty easy one to decide.
and then probably USC. But I'd have to. But
You don't think this Michigan game is going to be tough?
I think Michigan there is catchable. I think Michigan later will be tough. They won't have their head coach that game because he's suspended for that game.
I don't think that's really going to matter.
I don't think he's that great of a coach, though, anyway, is he?
Huh?
He's not really that great of a coach anyway.
Well, I don't think he's that great of a coach. Freshman quarterback. They do play at Oklahoma week 1 or 2.
I think the good thing about that game is Nebraska has 3 games before it, which gives them time to iron all the kinks out. And the 2 of those games before that Michigan game are night games, which we all know that night games are usually more amped up, but only one of them is at home. So,
but sometimes I think when you play like quote unquote easy teams, I think it gives you a false sense of confidence going into another game.
I don't know, but
you know what I mean? Like you play and then you go into a game and you're like, oh.
Do you think Nebraska last year could have beat Colorado at the end of the season?
Yeah.
I bet it would have been a way closer game.
I think they could have beat Colorado at the end of the season.
I think playing them early is better.
I think
they can beat them early.
I think that first game, because I think that Cincinnati game could be a predictor game. Cincinnati could beat Nebraska. We don't know anything about Cincinnati really.
That's at Cincinnati, and it is
it's not in Cincinnati.
It's in KC.
It's Kansas City.
It's the
Arrowhead game.
The kickoff classic or whatever.
Yep. Thursday night.
8 p.m.
It's Thursday night.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
So it's going to be a home game for us, pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah. But it shows them being home.
Yeah.
But it's obviously we're going to travel a lot better than Cincinnati, and it's only Kansas City.
What did your girlfriend say, Matt?
She says 8-4 or 7-5.
I was leaning towards like 9-3 or 8-4.
I was leaning towards the 9-3 also, only because I think the Michigan game is definitely a coin flip. And then,
well, Michigan State, you never know about them either. That's a tough one too.
I don't think so.
I don't think we're going to worry about it.
But those are both at Memorial Stadium, which however they lined that up to get
Minnesota will be a tough game because,
and that's after a bye week.
Yeah, but
Michigan bye week, Michigan State.
Minnesota might be tough.
It's a night game in Minnesota too, so
fucking PJ Fleck figures out how to beat us every freaking.
I know it's a night game. It says night game on that one.
Yeah, 7 p.m.
Oh, this one doesn't have the times on it.
October 17th.
Oh, it does. I'm sorry. I was looking at Maryland.
Yeah, that's a to be determined one. So, that first game against Cincinnati though, that is going to be a big predictor. That's going to set the whole tone for the season.
That might change everybody's bets.
I hope we get to the point to where a loss like that doesn't ruin your life, because I don't know if anyone remembers fucking Notre Dame lost to Northern Iowa week 2 last year.
Well, I think
and then played the national championship game.
I think once you rebuild that winning culture, and if Nebraska gets back to that winning culture, then those games don't throw you off, I think.
Yeah.
You can lose a game and come back from it, but when you come in amped up and then you...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think 9-3's... Yeah. 8-4 and 9-3, for sure. I don't think it's going to be a 10-2.
I'm going to say 9-3, but if they lose to Cincinnati, 8-4.
So I guess the bet would be between you guys, and Tanner still says they're going to go 10-2, and you say they're going to go.
Well, but I left it kind of up in the air. But I think it's going to be one of those. That Cincinnati game is going to be. It's up in the air.
Wow, we're way more positive this year. Did Amber get on you for that, or what?
No, I think they have a very favorable schedule this year, and I hope they're better. I mean,
last year, if you looked at their schedule before the season, you would have said it was favorable.
I believe we did say it was favorable.
You're going to say it. It says it every year.
You know, one thing that concerns me is Raiola still looks out of shape. I thought he needs to lean down a little bit. He's got the genetics to be a large human.
Well, yeah, his dad was a center.
Yeah, I think he could be like way more athletic if he would drop a little weight.
I mean, Roethlisberger was pretty good, and he was pretty big.
Yeah, but he wasn't trying to be super mobile either.
Neither is Raiola.
But I think that I would like to have seen that in the offseason.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
I know nothing bothers Tanner because Nebraska football is going to win the national championship.
Yes.
So that's your bet? They're going to win the national championship this year?
No, the hosting first round playoff game in Lincoln.
Oh, that's
why.
That's your bet?
No, that's my prediction.
Oh,
why do you want to bet it then?
You wouldn't bet on that?
I'll bet you the Vegas line is 7.5. If they win 8, I win. If they win 7, you win.
I already said they'd fucking win 8. I'm talking about the fucking playoff game being in Lincoln. You're not that confident, are you?
Well, a lot of things could happen. They could end up just being 9 and not getting a playoff game. So no, that's my prediction.
You know,
though.
his confidence.
10-2.
Confidence really went down there on that.
10-2, third in the Big Ten, hosting first round playoff game in Lincoln.
You think they're going to be third in the Big Ten?
Yep.
So you think they're going to be? It's going to be Penn State, Ohio State,
Nope.
Nebraska.
No.
Then that'd be their Big Ten.
Penn State can lose some other games. I don't know exactly where it's going to go, but Penn State, Oregon, and Ohio State, somewhere in that mix,
And then
2 of them will be in there. A lot of them play each other, so I don't know who's going to lose to who. But if someone's 9-3, they could theoretically be ranked higher than us, and have one more loss. It just depends on who you lose to.
Who do you think is going to be number 1?
Ohio State.
But you don't want to bet the playoff game.
No, I can't predict that. I'm not going to bet that. Are you going to give me 100 to 1 odds?
I don't think that line's fair though. The Vegas line 7-8.
7.5.
Yeah, but if Brett, I just don't think it's fair.
Well, I already said
Well,
8
it's
games anyway,
Vegas
so it
is
doesn't
lying.
fucking.
Yeah, so 8 games. So you say 8 games.
Well, I said
So if
9
they
and 3.
win-
I said 9 and 3, but if they lose to
If they
Cincinnati, 8
win
and 4.
more than, it doesn't really work out that way because if they win more than 8 games,
Vegas line 7.5.
if you win more than 8
Correct.
games, then it's a push.
So
So neither one of you win.
No.
So if they win 9 games, then you both lose. It's a push.
No, he said 10 and 2, and I just said 9 and 3 unless they lose to Cincinnati, 8 and 4.
yeah, but if you the bet will be 7.5. You have really changed your tune even since like last week when you said they were going to suck.
I did say I said that.
And you said
favorable
Iowa's
schedule.
the best team in the Big
Oh,
Ten.
he's such a fucking shit talker.
You said that about the Hawkeyes?
Yeah.
First of all-
he said Iowa's the best team in the Big Ten.
First of all, no one, even Iowa fans, don't think Iowa's the best team in the Big Ten.
Yeah, but you do.
So you don't want to take that bet?
Wait, did you say?
I'm not
were
gonna
you
bet
drunk
10-2.
When did you say that? Is he lying?
He's fucking lying. I never said any of that.
Okay. Why?
The only thing I've said this year was that Nebraska has a favorable schedule. And actually, I said you can't ever tell anything in college football until after the first fucking game because all these teams fucking
You can't
Even then, sometimes
you can't
transfer-
really tell until you get into league play.
transfer portals and fucking who's doing what and
sometimes
who's going
teams
to play.
just suck and they play each other and they look good. I remember a long time ago when Florida State played Miami, and that was a really good game when Bobby Bowden was still coaching. Man, these guys are both going to be good. Then they played other good teams, and they both sucked.
Right.
So that can happen too.
Well, what Florida State start the season last year like 0-7?
Yeah, this is a long time.
Yeah,
ago, obviously.
but I
Bobby
mean,
Bowden
even
was
last
still
year,
coaching.
like they were ranked going into that game, and where they
Well, because
play?
the year before they played so well.
They played in Dublin or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, the year before they were really good until like half the team didn't play in the bowl game.
right.
Well, that used to be always the knock on the Big Ten, right? They will always get beat by SEC teams because
Not anymore.
Yeah, finally changed that. So, what's the bet?
I just said.
I'll take 7.5. That's Vegas line.
See, now he's not so confident in his bet.
Well, so if you take
Or-
7.5, but he would also want 7.5.
Well, so you think? Oh, you're so.
You said they're going to go 10 and 2.
So we can
Everyone
go,
heard 10
We can
and 2.
go 8.
Yeah.
8's a push. If they get
I'm
9
not
or 3
betting
or
on
better.
Vegas fucking number. You said 10 and 2.
I didn't. I just
And I
gave
gave
you a
you-
half game.
I-
Bitch. That's not the Vegas number. I said 8's a push.
I'm not.
And then
no, we're betting a
if
straight
if they're
fucking.
9 and 3 or better, I win.
Oh, now he wants to take 9 and 3. He's not confident in 10 and 2. You said 10 and 2. Is that not what you said at the beginning of this
That's my
conversation?
prediction.
Okay. And I said they'll go 9 and 3 unless they lose to Cincinnati. They go 8 and 4.
Why won't the bet
Well,
just
that's-
be if they don't go 10 and 2, you win?
Yeah. So do you want 9 and 3 or do you want 8 and 4?
Well, no, he said 10 and 2, so I'll take it that they won't be 10 and 2.
So if they win 10 games,
You win.
including
Nope. Nope.
including playoff games.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Like a fucking negotiation here.
But why are you not so confident?
I was going with the Vegas spread.
I'm not asking for the Vegas spread.
Well, that's what I'm going to
Because
bet.
they're Vegas is trying to fucking make money. That's why you want to go with the Vegas spread because it helps you on your 10 and 2 prediction.
Vegas wants it even.
So
Vegas doesn't.
If
What
you're
was
saying
The
they're gonna
original,
go-
was that their original 7.5?
Yeah.
Is that that's their original line?
yeah, they want it even.
They do,
Wait,
but they'll
hold
change
on a
it
minute.
depending on how people bet.
that's not the line on the schedule though. on the record, that's
Yeah.
the line on if they are first. I thought you said that was the line on first round of the playoffs.
That's their overall over.
That is their
win.
overall.
Overall win over under on wins is 7.5.
So if they go 8, you win. If you go 7,
You lose.
Yeah, but we both think they'll win more than that. So you're saying they'll go 10-2. I'm saying they won't go 10-2.
Well, I'll take 9-3 as a bet.
No, dude, I was just fucking all over the place.
I'm giving you a game and a half over Vegas.
I'm not. I don't give a fuck about. I never brought up Vegas. You did.
That's okay. You're a huge Iowa fan.
Oh my god, he doesn't even want to take the bet. So there's no bet, obviously, because
Obviously not, because if it was a bet,
Well, when
you'd be
we were
like,
talking last week, I was like 7.5. Yeah, he's going to take it because he's talking so much shit about Nebraska.
Dude, he's just fucking such a liar.
was there actually money that exchanged hands last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
you
paid me.
Oh, you didn't? Oh.
He paid me.
Oh.
I paid him the next day.
Except he's a filthy liar about this last conversation. We talked zero about the bet.
He's just trying to get you in trouble with Amber.
Yeah, he talked zero about the bet, but he's obviously not confident in 10-2 because he won't take the bet.
I mean, 10-2
does
is a
sound like
pretty
you're not-
lofty bet.
Well, what? That's what you
You just
that's what
came
you
fucking.
said.
That's what my prediction
He
was.
came
But
kicking the fucking door in 10-2.
But I said 9-3 we push. we tie at 9-3 because you said 9-3 or 8-4. So we push a 9-3. If they win 8,
But that was based on you saying 10-2.
that's fine.
I think that's fair. If 9-3 is a push. If they go 8-4, Brett wins. If they go 10-2, you win.
right.
Because you're saying it depends on the first game if they're going to go 8-4 or 9-3. Right?
I mean, that's a pretty fair bet.
Well, I don't know why you couldn't just stick with your original prediction.
I'm not going to push on 10.
You don't have to talk about push or anything. I'm just talking about straight fucking win-loss, and
Right.
you wouldn't bet it.
But then you would also have to pick a record, though. If he has to stick to 10-2, then you have to pick a record.
I did. I told him one of those.
You said 9-3 or 8-4.
You gotta pick one.
So I was 8-4.
That's why 9-3 would be a push. Because
That's
you
why
didn't
9-3 is a
pick. You don't
push.
pick. If you say
So
they're going to
9-3,
go,
we're
if he's-
even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8-4, you win. 10-2,
10-2,
I win. I think that's pretty fair. And I think the public.
What happens when they go 7-5?
The public, then he wins.
Yep. Anything under 8-4, Brett wins.
I think that's a pretty fair bet. And I think the public would agree with me. And if you don't take it,
I just think it's so funny how
the public.
I just think he's funny how fast he bailed on fucking 10-2.
I said 9-3 is a.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying how
agreed.
fast you bail. I'm just not saying it's
I
not fair.
haven't bailed. I have
So are we
to.
gonna
I
go
have
with
to
that then?
win. I have to get to 10 to win.
Yeah.
I'm there, but 9-3 is a push.
Why does it have to be a push? You're confident of 10-2.
Well, you're a wishy-washy. So take it. That's my offer. I think the public's going to
I
say
don't
you're
have
a
to
big
take
old
it.
pussy.
He's the one that wanted the bet. Who wanted the bet? This dude.
The public's going to say you're weak if you don't take it. I'm just saying. All of our dozens and dozens of listeners will be on my side on this.
I doubt
maybe
that.
dozen.
But
Yeah, I'll take it. I don't think they'll go 10-2, but I think they'll go 9-3 or 8-4.
So 9-3 is a push.
Yep.
8-4 you
Well, yeah,
win.
because it makes you feel better because you can't confidently pick fucking 10-2.
It's fine.
Well, then you have to pick one. You have
then
to
you
pick
have to pick
9-3 or
you have to pick a
8-4.
schedule then. If you, I mean, you have to pick a, then you'd have to pick.
I mean, it works out the same, right? Because if you each pick a record, then
If
you
you
have
pick-
to hit that record in order to win. Everything else would be a push.
yeah. So if you pick 8-4, if they go 7-5, nobody wins.
Yeah, no, I'll take
But
it.
at,
Let's
at
stick
this
with what we
bet,
talked about.
Tanner's
Same.
actually given. I hate to say it, but Tanner's actually given up more.
Or you guys each pick a record, and then if you don't get one of your records, you have to pay Chris and I
That's a good. Hey,
for sitting through this abomination of a conversation.
So is that the bet? 9-3 is a push.
I'll take
8-4.
I'll take $50.
You jumping in on this too, or what?
I'm not getting involved in this. I'm just trying to mediate this bet between you and Tanner.
I'll take it. That's fine.
Okay.
What are we doing? $100 again?
Yep.
200.
I mean, well, with
200.
inflation,
Yeah, it should be
probably
200.
230.
It's really just so we can talk shit. The money's
Yeah,
just
the money doesn't matter.
the money doesn't really matter that much.
I know. I mean, I won last year, but it made a lot of people sad. So
Yeah.
You won, but you lost.
Payable only in Sacagawea.
He lost
dollars.
weekly at home every time he talked shit about Nebraska.
I didn't talk shit. We just picked fucking.
Every time he threw that Hawkeye sign up.
And you know what? Even the 3 or 4 games that are up in the air, I think everybody probably agrees those same games are up in the air.
It seems like almost every game's up in the air when the Huskers are playing. There's so many close losses, so it's
Like I think the Michigan, I think the like you said, the Minnesota, the Penn State game. I mean, the Iowa game is a back and forth. No matter if we're good or bad, the Iowa game
It's
is
a
always-
3-point game.
So any of the,
It does not matter the record. It's a 3-point
yeah, I think any of those games. I mean, all those games could be a toss.
Okay, so I saw this somewhere on the internet. You have door 1 and door 2. You get to pick one. So everyone, you two, Matt doesn't care. Pick one. Door 1 is that you're 11-0. You lose to Iowa in Iowa at the last game of the year. Then you play them in Indianapolis and lose to them again. Then you get a first-round playoff game where you're going against Texas and you lose again. So you start 11-0.
And you lose the 3 biggest games.
And you lose the 3 games that you lose to Iowa twice in Texas. Or door number 2, whatever happens, happens.
Well, yeah, I mean, dude, here's the thing: is like the record. You know,
listen, I can't deal with fucking Iowa fans talking shit.
That's what I said. I'll take door 2.
Whatever happens, happens. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I was just saying, 'cause we had an old football camp shirt that said ratings are temporary, championships are forever. I'd rather just go with see what happens and maybe you win the championship.
But I mean, you would have a first round. Like my record actually would have pretty much played out. But
yeah.
But I'm like, I can't lose to Iowa twice and then Texas. I just can't do it. No. I can't say that's a thing.
You know, I mean, how many more years is Kurt Ferentz just going to keep going 9-3 or fucking 8-4? You know what I mean? Like, how many? After a while, don't you just want a coach that's not mediocre all the time? Like, I don't agree with like Nebraska just running through coaches like all the time either. But like, Iowa never does anything. Like, dude, don't you want to be better than like 9-3 ever? Like, you don't like. We went to the Rose Bowl one time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like like if you're a Steelers fan, where you're always 500. Like I don't think Tomlin's ever been under 500.
But at least they've won a Super Bowl. Iowa hasn't even won a national championship.
No, they haven't.
I mean, Tomlin's at least won a Super Bowl. And if you really look at how many coaches have won Super Bowls, considering Belichick's won like 6 of them, right. Like that doesn't leave that many other Super Bowls out there.
One Reed.
Yeah.
I told GPT you guys were betting and what the bet is. So it'll remember now. Not that you guys would let it forget.
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
But it's out there for posterity.
But anyway, like we said, we were talking before the show about coaches. And obviously, Scott Frost is a fucking moron. And here's the thing, too, is like, if you're going to talk that shit like he was saying, you better, like, you know, I need to be at a winning program. You better hope that you do just as good or better at UCF than you did before.
Well, the thing is that we paid him a lot of freaking money.
We paid him generational wealth.
And he went 3-9 in year 4, and we didn't fire him. And people still supported him.
And they paid him $15 million to leave.
Right.
Like in a one lump sum check.
So, and that was actually a discount because Moose renegotiated his contract to get the buyout down.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is that, like, for me, we all just let him go. Like,
that's what we talked about before the podcast. Like, he quietly left, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's too bad. It didn't work out." You know, whatever. And everybody just kind of stopped talking about it.
There would have still been people here rooting for UCF.
Yeah,
right. There still would have been people rooting for UCF, wanting him to do well, even if he didn't do well here. Now, oh, don't take the wrong job. I did these guys a favor by coming there. Oh, you drank too much. You did too much. And
what's that?
You booger sugar.
You got sick a lot.
But it's called nose nachos.
And you were late to practice all the time. You didn't show up for recruiting visits. Like, stop. Like, everything's going to come out. Like, now it's game on. Like, you could have just went quietly, took your $36 million, and been gone.
Like, he literally never had to work again.
No. And he got another D1 coaching job, like Power 5, because now UCF, in the meantime, has switched to the freaking Big 12. So it's actually a better job than it was.
And you go down in history as being the worst coach in Nebraska in 60 years.
He's had one winning record as a head coach. One.
He would have had to win 15 more games to go 500.
Yeah, he would have had to go. He would have had to win the national title.
Yeah, we had to go 15-0. Like 15 wins to get to 500.
And I think if I remember right,
dick bag.
Wasn't
I'm just reading his
what he said.
His quote. So it says, I'll just read it in case there's others like me who didn't read it. He says, "Don't take the wrong job. I said I wouldn't leave UCF unless it was someplace you could win a national championship. I got tugged in a direction to try to help my alma mater and didn't really want to do it. It wasn't a good move. I'm lucky to get back to a place where I was a lot happier."
And then people are posting on his Instagram like pictures of him with golf cart girls and stuff. I don't know if they're AI or not, obviously, but yeah.
Well, unless I remember
People
wrong,
are messing around on there. And
so how long has Nebraska had the same tunnel walk song?
Forever.
Do you remember his first game? They changed it. When they played Akron and it got rained out, they changed the tunnel walk song, and then they changed it back. If I remember correctly, he was the first one to change the tunnel walk song. Are you looking it up, Matt?
Well, I just remember him going to the. Here's the thing, and
my point of that is, who the fuck you think you are? That's been the song for fucking ever.
So here's the thing: I was 100% behind Scott Frost. I thought he was going to do a good job. I was excited when he was hired. Okay, I can admit I was wrong. He was not the right person for the job, and he sucked. I just don't understand like how you're so arrogant and like show no humility to come back. This is like, as a Nebraska football fan, this is our state. Okay. Like, we get a lot of bullshit. People, I mean, how many jokes whenever USC comes here? Oh, you're going to pasture land. Like, don't get, I mean, like, we're always like cow country, flyover country. Like, this is our state. And you just came in and made a freaking joke out of it. You didn't take it seriously. You didn't put effort in. You were late to shit. You couldn't even show up.
Well,
it's almost like he showed up and somebody was getting their ass kicked and he went and hid in the closet or something.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's weird. Like some girl. Like his girlfriend maybe was getting.
I don't know.
you know what I think is also a letdown?
Weird.
Is that his fucking homeboys, Matt
Allegedly.
Nixon, didn't fucking like help keep him out of trouble here. Like, be like, hey man, I know we did this dumb shit in college and you have a lot of money now. Like, maybe we shouldn't do this now.
And maybe they tried. I have no idea. Or maybe they were just having a good time. Still have no idea. My point is, if you're paid that much money to do a job, like, take it seriously.
The part I found said that he didn't change anything officially, but I was trying to find if there was a single game that they changed it, and so far, no luck.
What was his first year?
Anyway, I think the big part of it is he should have just left quietly
game,
and
they
left
used a different
left
song.
well enough alone, right? Everybody, we had all pretty much forgotten.
What?
Not like forgotten, but no one was talking about it.
No.
Him leaving and doing such a horrible job. I mean, he got his money. He left. We've moved on. We're happy with the coach we have now. You know.
Yeah, I mean, he was terrible.
Yeah,
he's a terrible coach. And once again, I'm going to be behind whatever coach is here.
Well, that's how it should be.
Yeah, I'm behind whatever coach is here. I'll give you yes, I'm going to believe that you're going to bring the program back. That's what we have to do. We're fans, short for fanatics. You freaking boners are just on your phone over there.
What are you guys?
No, we're seeing when they change it. He did change it for the spring game. He tried to change it. He experimented with changing the walkout song with "Come Together."
Yep.
What a
It says
loser.
they used it in. There was some themed game that they also used "Come Together," but it was like specific to the theme of whatever that game was or whatever was happening.
So then they did like a remix for the final decision. Was the athletic department decided to keep? I didn't realize that was the name of the song, Serious, as the main tunnel walk song for the regular season, but added a remix of Jungle by X Ambassador after it, creating a combination. But see, he tried to change the fucking tunnel walk song. Fucked it all up. That fucking tunnel walk song has been there for how fucking long? Forever.
So if you could go back, there's one game in my mind that changed Nebraska football forever.
Well, you're asking the wrong person because I didn't watch back. Chris probably knows, though.
Colorado game.
Oh,
2001.
The 60 to whatever it was.
And then we played Miami in the national title after that.
Yeah.
Got our free. Well, I mean, Miami had a great team. But that game right there is like the beginning of the end.
Well, I think also the issue with that is
Was it like 60 to 37 or something?
something like that. Peterson did not like Solich for some reason and wanted to get rid of Solich because he wanted to bring his own guy in,
Yep.
who was, I believe that was Bill Callahan after that.
That wasn't his guy, though. That was like the fifth or sixth choice. But
Yeah, but I think that was the whole, he was trying to change Nebraska football into something that
and for everything wrong with Callahan, like, he recruited.
well,
like,
that's where Sue came from.
That is where Sue came from. He
Well, he was a
recruited his
defensive coach, wasn't he? What did he
offensive
coach?
line.
No, yeah, he was
Offensive line
O-line.
coach because was he at the Raiders or he went to the Raiders after he got fired?
He was at the Raiders, and then
I
he's been all
believe
over.
he was John Gruden was at the Raiders. John Gruden went to Tampa Bay. Then Callahan went to the Raiders.
And then
shit the bed with the team that John Gruden built, and then they fired him.
Yeah. So apparently they didn't even change any offensive calls going into the Super Bowl. So like Gruden knew them all.
Yeah.
Like everything was the same.
So and then after that team was way downhill, the Raiders, and then they fired Bill Callahan. And I think
and they're still downhill.
Well, yeah. Then he came here, and then he got a couple of assistant coach jobs, and now then I don't know where he's in. I think he's
Titans,
still,
maybe.
Yeah, I think he was at the Jets for a little while too. He's all over the place.
Yeah, he's a great offensive line coach.
Speaking of Jets and dipshits, did you guys see the thing like Aaron Rodgers said he's married?
He plays for the Steelers now.
No, I know, but he was with the Jets.
Oh, at the time.
Well, he said, he said they got married in December, so yeah, he would have been technically under contract with the Jets, I guess.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers.
No, but who did he get married to?
All he said, nobody knows what she looks like. Her name is apparently Brittany, and somebody goes, Brittany with an I. She's probably trashy. But yeah, there's like, my client told me that, so we were trying to look. There's like no pictures of her. He just likes to keep it very private, and people are like, is this Monte Teo all over again?
Got catfish.
Yeah,
that poor guy.
But he played for a little while in the NFL, didn't he?
I don't know.
Linebacker from Notre Dame.
I think his girlfriend didn't move with him, but he got drafted.
Obviously.
This is dude.
But yeah, supposedly he's been married for
totally
a few
changed
months.
the subject there. I forgot what we were talking about. That was pretty good. We were talking about
Callahan going all over the place.
Talking about how when that changed Nebraska football, that Colorado game. We had a lot of bad games with Colorado. When I remember, I can't remember his name.
Did you see where Travis Hunter said that the scariest place he played was in Nebraska?
Yeah.
Or the craziest place he played?
It was kind of shitty seeing teams that we used to beat easily all the time.
Oh, when Kansas came here and
Missouri was beating us. Iowa State was trouble.
Kansas put up like 70 points on us.
Yeah.
I was at the Oklahoma-Nebraska game when Callahan coached, and I think it was like 31-0, something like that, but we had not been shut out in X amount of whatever years. So he ran basically like a 2-minute drill at the end of the game to kick a field goal so we wouldn't get shut out.
I remember I went to the Oklahoma State game that year when Callahan we were horrible and we were losing 30 to something at the half. And I come out and watching the game, and some guy starts screaming, like yelling help from above us, and security. He's only a couple rows up, and he's like, "Oh, we need help!" And then security shows up, and they're like, "Sir, why do you keep yelling? We need help." And he goes, "You guys seen the fucking score?" And they're like, "Sir, you can't be yelling help if there's not an emergency." "This is a fucking emergency." "What are you talking about? We're playing Oklahoma State and we're getting our asses kicked." Just go down there and tackle that guy with the clipboard, would you? Do something. Help us out.
During Paulides' era, Melvin Gordon ran for like 400 or some yards on us. And at that point in time, I think we still have the number one receiving game by individual is against us. And it was the number one rushing game by individual was against us.
Was that Wisconsin, Melvin Gordon?
Yeah. And then like the next weekend, I was downtown Lincoln, and it was football Saturday. And I think Samaje Perine, like for Oklahoma, broke Gordon's record. It was like 2 games later, and like bars erupted because we weren't the like punchline of a joke again. Like people were happy that Samaje Perine just beat him.
Well, everybody's got to remember everything comes around, right? In the 90s, Alabama sucked.
They did.
They were bad. So was a lot of other teams. That Oklahoma was bad in the early 2000s. They were bad. And, Alabama's obviously who they are now, and Oklahoma.
Well, but they're kind of on which I was going to say, that's the Alabama's kind of.
They had a dynasty going on there for a while, though.
But, that's what's impressive. Usually when a coach leaves, Osborne left, Saban's left. But, dude, I'll give it to Ohio State, man.
Doesn't matter.
He left, and they're fucking still good.
They had one bad year. Like one bad year before.
And they were talking about fucking firing him because he lost to Michigan, and then he wins a national championship.
They had a pretty shitty year when Jim Tressel got fired. Then
Fickle.
Fickle was their coach.
And then Urban came in, and then Day.
But yeah, Ohio State, that's impressive. I mean, Ryan Day came in there.
Ryan Day's a great coach. If I was Ryan Day, I would get the hell out of there.
But yeah, those fucking Ohio State fans, like, Even after they won the national championship, they're still pissed that they lost to fucking Michigan. I'm like,
Well, they've lost to Michigan 4 years. I don't think Days ever beat Michigan.
yeah, and who cares? You won the national championship.
Yeah, but it's still Michigan.
Fuck, dude. Whatever, man.
It's
Jesus.
still Michigan.
They should be happy they changed coaches and are still winning.
I just told you that you're guaranteed a first-round playoff game at Nebraska, but you have to lose to Iowa twice, and everyone in here said, "I'll take my chance."
That's different.
Michigan is Ohio State's Iowa.
Well, no, I know, but losing to Iowa like 2 years in a row, but two like straight games is very different.
So putting some perspective to all of this, in the last 50 years, the most winningest team is Oklahoma with 473 wins, Ohio State with 471, Nebraska 468, Alabama 453, and Penn State 446.
That's crazy that Alabama's still like 20 games behind Nebraska, and they've been so dominant for so long.
And we sucked.
Those are your top.
Yeah, but Nebraska was. I was just trying to. I was looking at Tom Osborne's record when he was our coach for a long time, obviously, and his average wins a year were 10.
Yeah.
So I mean, because you're talking
And that
about
was with that was with a less game.
Yeah, with less games than we play now. Kirk Ferentz, 9-3. I mean, for a long time, Nebraska hovered at that, like, oh, we made it to the big game, but we didn't win, And there's, so maybe Iowa fans are hopeful that someday they're going to get over the.
Well, my dad hated Osborne because he always lost to Florida teams. Like, he couldn't win the big game. Like, and I remember vividly losing to Florida State or losing to Florida, losing to Miami.
In 93, we didn't lose to Florida State. We were robbed.
We were robbed.
Okay, so there should be one more national championship.
I will tell you, the Florida Nebraska championship game is like the funnest game to go back and watch. We were dogs. We were underdogs in that game.
Yeah, a lot of people were picking the Gators to beat us, and the Huskers just came out and dominated them.
Boat raced them.
Yeah.
I think our closest game that year was like 25 points to like someone weird like Wyoming or something.
Who was it like after like one of the national championship seasons? Nebraska like kind of put the screws to, and then when they got the chance, they just fucking ran the score up on us. Was that Arizona? Or Arizona State?
Arizona State boat raced us in '96.
Because didn't like Nebraska like score didn't they like score another touchdown on them when they didn't need to or something a year before? So like that coach just had like a hard on for it, so he just like fucking.
That was Jake the Snake.
That was Jake Plummer. That was always their thing though about hating on Nebraska. They were like, Tom Osborne likes to run the score up, but the third string would be in
or fourth.
And his thing would be, if my third string scores on you, shame on you. Like, what do you want from me? What do you want me to
do? It's not like Osborne threw the ball. We were a running team. What are you supposed to do? Trip?
Well, did you watch that? Did you guys watch that 2-part documentary? Was it In the Deed?
I haven't watched it.
Was it In the Deed? There's two, and then what was it? Was it The Glory?
What was that on? Netflix?
I can't remember. Netflix, Apple TV, maybe.
I remember watching that fucking Arizona State game. Thanks for bringing that up.
Oh man,
it was like a vengeance game for them. It was all vengeance.
That game was rough.
It was rough because we just come
off a great season,
2 national titles. That was back when if you went to Nebraska Furniture Mart and bought a TV, if they won the national title and went undefeated, you could get it for free.
Because is that the year then they didn't win the national title? And then they came back. Because that was 96.
Yeah,
and they won
96
in 97.
we lost, and then 97 we
played
that
Tennessee. Was like the
Tennessee.
first game of the year too, wasn't it?
It was close to one of the first games of the year.
And like Nebraska was kind of just overlooking Arizona State. They're like, whatever.
I think Arizona State went to the Rose Bowl that year. I think they lost in the Rose Bowl that year, though.
We had a really good team in '99 too.
Was 98 the year they shared with Michigan?
97.
Oh, that was 97. They shared with Michigan. That was dumb.
Yeah.
Matt's got something going over. Him and his girlfriend are talking.
Locked in over there.
So I was looking, what teams have had the most undefeated seasons in the last 50 years?
Probably not that many, I bet.
Alabama's got 4. Nebraska has 3. Miami has 3. But it has like the 97 in there where they think they split.
We split the national title, but we were undefeated.
Yeah. So
you know what
and then
I
Ohio
miss
State
about the
has
90s?
2, and then there's there's only
everything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, 90s college football. I miss steroids. Man.
Yeah, pharmacies were a lot cooler back then.
God. The fucking D line and the O line are just shredded. Wearing like half jerseys.
Yeah, they're fucking. The Peters brothers are overhead pressing each other.
Well, there was some stat like
here.
95.
starting. Yeah, for the national championship teams for Nebraska, all the starting offensive linemen could bench over 500.
Well, and the 95 team didn't have a single holding call and didn't give up a sack all year.
And Makovic had never lost a yard.
That guy was so fun to watch run.
And dude, all I think about is the program.
Oh, yeah.
You think Latimer's hitting the juice? No, I think he just hit the weights out all
Anybody
summer.
can put on 25 pounds in the summer.
And that's when he like smashes his head through a windshield.
Shredded.
Well,
Yeah.
he throws the bar down and starts kicking it, and then he puts his head through the window.
Yeah.
And he's like, seat at the table.
Starting defense.
That was a great.
God, 90s football with roids. Ah, man, that was fucking so cool.
Like I've always said, man, I want to see him out there just killing each other. I don't want to watch touch football. I want to watch, I want to see the picks. I want to see over the middle hits.
What was that PlayStation game? It was that Lawrence Taylor, that football game, and you could go take roids like if you were hurt. They'd take you back and shoot you up in the locker room, bring you back out. Yeah, it was a game with Lawrence Taylor was on the cover of it.
That's weird.
That is.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, that's weird that they would put him on the cover of that. I don't know why.
Yeah, they didn't say anything about cocaine. They just said,
okay.
Yeah, no, it's
Is all leg snapper, one of the defensive plays.
What were we talking about? Bill Romanowski the other day, just spit in people's faces because on the program where they spit in each other's mouth on the program.
Bill Romanowski was dirty. Fun to watch, but he was dirty.
Oh, there are a lot of dirty players in the 90s.
The Boz. That fucking commercial with Bo Jackson where fucking Bo Jackson runs him over.
Oh,
That really
man, on the
happened.
goal line.
That was the
No, I
Raiders
know,
and
yeah.
the Seahawks. It was Monday Night Football. They like pumped it all up, like yeah, and Bo Jackson just trucks him at the goal line.
I know that this is not a popular opinion, but Bo Jackson, if he would have just played football, would have been the best running back ever.
Oh, easily.
You ever seen that? He
Oh, it
was
Blitz.
playing
It was Blitz football.
playing for the Royals, I think. He threw like a frozen rope from the outfield to home.
Yeah.
Bo
Yeah,
Jackson.
without a step.
Yeah.
Or the one where he ran like all the way up the wall and caught the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His waist was at the height of the top of the wall.
And the best part is like he's talking about like he's got a gym in his house. He's like, I don't know, I've never used any of this equipment.
No.
Yeah, it's all still wrapped in plastic
Yeah, that's
and
what
shit.
Herschel Walker used to say. He was just jacked, and he's like, "Oh, I just do push-ups and stuff."
Push-ups and sit-ups, yeah. Like
what?
Like 1,000 a day or something like that.
Yeah.
Same, bro.
But I think it could have been him and Dion the same way. I think either sport they would have focused on, they could have been super great at either one of them.
Yep. Bo Jackson was just...
Dude, he had so much power. He tore his own hip out of socket.
Yeah, he could run you over. He could juke around you. And then he would run 3 people over and then run away from the safety. You know what I mean? Like it's just not a lot of like...
That was probably because the safety probably didn't really want to catch him.
Probably.
like the old Deion Sanders sidestep there. Like, I'm not about tackling.
I'm going to make this look good, but I'm not really trying.
Then they do that like shitty fake dive at the end, like they made an attempt.
Yeah.
Oh man, couldn't get
Oh,
it.
that is great. Yeah.
Didn't make it.
Somebody had a highlight reel the other day of just Mike Allstott, just
Yeah.
running people over. But like he
There's
just
not power
speared
to
everybody.
football like that anymore.
He just speared everybody. Just ran head down at everybody.
All running backs. That's why I hate the whole like helmet to helmet. Like
Oh, yeah, the
every
spearing
running
thing is
back,
just- yeah.
every running back puts their head down.
Yeah, that's why they all had those giant neck rolls on.
Yeah.
Like Daryl Johnson had the old cowboy collar. Like just, yeah.
Yeah. Someday maybe football will go back to the way it used to be.
It
Probably
will.
not.
Probably not. Because then everybody's suing for CTE.
Yeah, but my whole thing, I've said this on the podcast before. If you tell a 22-year-old kid,
Oh, yeah.
like, hey, I'm going to give you $50 million for 5 years.
But you might be
when
fucked up
you're,
later.
When you're 45, you're probably going to have nightmares, and you're going to, what? They're going to so, yeah, whatever.
You might sit in a room and
Yeah.
drool on yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing with strongman guys. Like those guys don't live a long time, and they're not making $50 million.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
hey, we're going to give $50 million. You might be retarded, but your kids and family will be taken care of.
And you're going to get it, well, and then the other thing about it is the NFL is not supposed to be a 25-year career thing. You're supposed to go to
10.
college, come in, do a couple years, have a good time, and then move on.
I don't
And
know if it's 10, right? The pension doesn't start until 5.
something like
it's
that.
5 years. I think,
It shouldn't be. It's not meant to. You're not meant to play pro
But so many
football for
games.
that
I mean, it
many
went to
years.
3 years and so many games to get your pension.
And I looked up Bo Jackson's stats, and the one that stands out is he had over 4 seasons, 515 carries for 2,800 yards, averaging 5.5 yards per carry.
Yeah, just win games. Give Bo the ball.
Can you-
just get every?
did
every
you ever
2
play
carries.
Tecmo Bowl?
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Like we would have Tecmo Bowl tournaments, and you couldn't be the Raiders. Basically,
Yeah,
had
'cause
Marcus
I think
Allen
on
and Bo
Tecmo
Jackson.
Bowl, he averaged 12 yards a carry on the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you just couldn't be the Raiders because all you had to do is hand it off to Marcus Allen or Bo Jackson, and they would just take off.
Right.
And they would just take off. 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 And they would just take o Look at that duo, Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson.
Right.
Jesus.
Well, but what's crazy is they didn't even let Marcus Allen really play. The Raiders sat him a lot.
Bo only played 10 games a season.
But I think, wasn't there something like Al Davis didn't like him or something? Like Marcus Allen sat on the bench a lot for the Raiders, if I remember right. And then he went to Kansas City, and then we kind of finished out his career there.
Where did Bo Jackson play college ball at?
Auburn.
Did he?
But at the same time, I think Thurman Thomas, Barry Sanders, and someone else were all at Oklahoma State.
Yes, Thurman Thomas was a monster that people forget about.
Yeah. Willis McGahee is a monster that a lot of people forget about. That guy for the Bills.
Yeah, then old Barry Sandbag just stuck in fucking Detroit.
I was comparing Bo to Emmett Smith, just in the yards per carry. And Emmett wasn't very good. He only had 4.2 yards per carry.
And a lot better of a team.
And
He had the best offensive line in history.
4,400 carries for
Yeah.
18,000 yards.
He's the all-time leader.
Yeah, but he had like the best offensive line in football for like 5 years.
Hey, Emmett Smith did what he was supposed to do. He got you 4
Well, and
yards.
everybody talks about the line, but you watch Emmett in open field, he could play. I mean, he could.
Yeah.
He could fucking juke. He could move. He just didn't have. Everybody compared his juke ability and movement to Barry Sanders. And that's too.
No.
There's a lot of people that thought Barry Sanders might not have ran as well against a line or behind a line like Emmitt Smith had, because Barry liked to kind of make his own fucking way.
Well, Corey Schlesinger played for the Lions for a long time, and he said well, the play was in the. Like, they called the play, and I went where I was supposed to go. Barry went wherever he wanted to. I mean, they had a
He was
fullback
fun.
for
He
Barry.
was definitely fun to watch. Barry was
Oh,
the
yeah.
funnest running back to watch, for sure.
You
never knew what was going to happen when he got the ball.
The year I went to Nebraska football camp was when Schlesinger came and he was playing for the Lions. And it was like his second or third year with the Lions. And he was talking about he had to break the wedge on kickoff. And he just came back and his face mask was like fucking inverted, like bent in, because he just fucking hit some dudes hard. Yeah.
They got rid of the wedge
Yep.
a long time ago.
And now kickoff sucks.
Yeah, because they don't like the high-speed collision, so they changed all the rules.
I love the high-speed collision.
Yeah.
Fuck, is so great.
Well, I kind of parts of the kickoff rule I like because it comes out to the 30 or something now, right? If you kick it in the end zone.
Yeah, which
Well, because you're trying to get more action on the kickoff. Because like when it was coming out to the 20, they just like everyone's just like, we're not even going to do it.
it should just come to the 10. Let's play from the 10. Drag this shit out.
But now it like has to fall in a certain zone.
Yep. And you can't move until it's hit that zone. And
Yeah.
so, yeah.
But I think it gives you more. There's more kickoffs that happen. Like more. There's more
Right, there's
returns.
incentive to return,
Yeah.
to actually run rather than.
Just
Yeah, but the guys aren't running fast enough to kill somebody yet. Not enough pickup time on the speed. Especially when
I don't
you're
know. There's some big hits in just regular football plays.
especially when you're a gunner. Like in high school I was a gunner on the team. That's like the best fucking
You
position.
were a gunner.
Yeah, I was a sprinter too.
Wow.
I suck it. But yeah, dude, when your sole job is just to go top speed at somebody and you don't have to worry about containment or anything, that's the best gig you can have.
You know what's really sad with watching Nebraska football? Like last year and the year before, our special teams, our gunners weren't even by the returners.
Dude, your gunner should be the fastest guys out there.
Yeah, but they were just getting beat up, or we had a terrible scheme. Or
And you know, they don't
whatever
even have to be
it
the best tacklers because the gunner can scare them into a crowd.
was. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just got to get somebody that's there fast to get them scared into a crowd.
Well, you time up like a punter doesn't fair catch, and you time that hit up to where like the ball lands and their helmet's just right on it.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking great.
Yeah. So that was looking up the kickoff rules, the change to incentivize people to run the ball back is if it lands in the end zone, not bouncing in the end zone, but lands in the end zone, it comes all the way out to the 35.
Okay.
If it bounces and then goes into the end zone, it comes out to the 20. So there's less incentive for the kickers to kick it all the way
Yeah.
into the end zone.
They wanted to try and get more action on kickoffs.
And then that also deters them from just catching it or letting it bounce into the end zone because then they only get to the 20.
But why not just go full length then still? That'd be great.
Well, they have to move the kickoff back to like the 25. Those kickers' legs are too good.
Yeah. Like that kicker for Dallas, that fucking Bailey.
He got cold last year though.
Yeah, that guy.
43% dropping concussions from kickoff.
I wonder why Dallas's kicker was good.
Well, he was good before he got there. It wasn't while he was in Dallas. He was good before he got there.
A lot of kicking down here.
Which is a smart way to recruit. They pulled him from a Major League Soccer team.
Bailey.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And if your kick falls short of the 20-yard line, so if it doesn't go past the 20-yard line and hits the ground, it's a dead ball and comes up to the 40.
That's pretty lame. That's like flag football shit there.
I don't know.
No, because you don't want them to just like
Pooch it,
right? So, but I wonder how that works for onsides, right? You might have to.
You can't.
You can't onside, right?
No, you can't. You have to
declare it.
You have to
announce
declare it.
Yeah.
You have to be behind, and it has to be in the fourth quarter.
That's right.
Because who pulled the old? Wasn't that the Saints that did that onside in the Super Bowl? Like was it like in the first quarter or something like that?
It was the Saints and Colts.
Yeah, in the Super Bowl. Didn't he kick it like in the first quarter? Like after they scored, he kicked an onside kick and got it or something like that?
Yep. Frost tried to do that too.
Yeah, he was going to make the Big Ten conform to his football.
He tried to do that against Northwestern when Northwestern was 1-11. You know who the one was? Nebraska.
I'll still never forget. I was sitting in the end zone when fucking Westerkamp caught that fucking tip ball.
Man, who threw that?
Kellogg. Ron Kellogg the third.
How your starting quarterback can barely throw the ball 50 yards in the air is beyond.
Especially with all that weight he had behind it. He was fucking not small.
Like, he just had he threw it from around the 50 and didn't get to the end zone.
Hey, it was close.
It wasn't in the end zone. It got tipped from outside of the
But you
end
have to remember, he was only the starter because
he wasn't the starter, was he?
No, he was the backup because Martinez was a starter.
No, Armstrong.
Or was it Tommy Armstrong?
I think in that game, I thought they switched to have Kellogg throw the ball. In that, I'm pretty sure that's what happened in that game. I thought someone else was starting, and then at the end they put Kellogg in to throw.
Well, if he had the stronger arm and can't get 50
crazy,
yards,
right? I'm not 100% sure on that.
Hey, Tommy Armstrong is winning with the beef. Okay,
I'm just saying.
Is it really?
Yeah, he's playing for the beef.
Well, Adrian Martinez won the MVP of XFL.
And went to and then he went to the USF.
Yeah.
UFL.
And then he went to the Jets.
He's probably getting paid though. Did even practice squads like fucking $750, I think.
Something crazy now.
He just got married, I think, too. To a girl from like Papillion. Yeah. He was supposed to the podcast, then he bailed on us that time.
Yep.
I'll remember that forever. If I ever see him.
Weird.
Hey, remember you were supposed to do the podcast?
Yeah, you know what?
Missed
You're
out.
not invited anymore.
Really
It's
could
over.
have grown.
You can't come to my birthday party anymore.
Right? No fucking cake for
Yep.
you.
Game over.
Did you figure out?
No, all it's talking about is how he threw that Hail Mary pass. It's not
That's another
saying
dude,
who
though.
started that game.
I know. I think you're right that there was some kind of combination.
Kellogg came into the game with 1:14 left and engineered the drive and ended with a 49-yard Hail Mary. So he did come into the game.
But I think they were doing two quarterbacks. Like they were running like dual quarterbacks.
Two quarterbacks.
What was that
same
game where
time.
Tommy Armstrong left injured and then he came back and didn't he come back and come into the game or something like that?
Minnesota, maybe.
Or did he leave by ambulance, but he came back, but maybe not into the game? I can't remember now. I don't know. But
You know, Husker football is way more fun to talk about.
Oh, here it goes. After redshirt, Tommy Armstrong Jr. was picked off by Tyler Scott with 3:16 left in the fourth quarter. Northwestern found itself on the 7-yard line with goal to go. Nebraska's defense didn't stop them, and then they put Ron Kellogg in for the last drive.
Yeah, I think those two were like sharing time.
So
I feel like you need to say his name like they say Leroy Jenkins. I didn't go.
Ron Kellogg.
but they were 6-2 after that game. The Huskers were.
But that was another guy, Westerkamp. I really thought he'd go somewhere. That dude had killer hands, and he was a small, like a Bill Belichick kind of style player.
I thought he would go.
20 last second win put Nebraska 6-2 back in the Legends Division race at 3-1.
Brandon Riley was a good, like, fast receiver for Nebraska. I thought Kenny Bell would do more. Stanley Morgan.
He's going to the Hall of Fame this year, I think. Kenny Bell.
Stanley Morgan was really good.
Mm-hmm. Remember Stanley John Baptiste?
Yep.
He played for quite a while in the NFL. That dude was good because he had a pick like every game that his senior year, last year in Nebraska. Like that guy was going to get a pick every game. But he played as a receiver, I think, didn't he, in the NFL?
No, I think
I think
he started as a receiver here, and then we switched him to defensive back.
That's another good recruiting by Callahan was we had Prince and Mukamara, and then who was the other cornerback at the time? Those guys were like lockdown corners.
Wasn't that
when Sue was here? Prince and who's the other one? I can't think.
He played for the Bears, wasn't it?
Mike Brown?
No.
Man.
Zach Bowman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're right. Zach Bowman.
Hey, Zach Bowman just come in here and train a little bit. He signed my ball over here.
He signed your balls?
Well, not those.
No.
But yeah, Zach Bowman, he's a super nice dude. I think he still lives here in Omaha, actually.
A lot of the former players are really nice guys.
You know, like our buddy Dave. We need to get Dave back on here. Talk some football.
Did he also recruit?
Have the dump button ready.
What's that linebacker that plays for Tampa Bay now? I can't think of his name.
Levante David.
Levante David, yeah.
I think he didn't.
I don't
Callahan
think so.
He didn't do.
I think he was. I think Levante
he-
David was like a JUCO transfer that Pelini got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you got Will Compton. His podcast is doing good.
Will Compton played in the NFL for like 10 years.
He did.
Like Will Compton had a very solid NFL career, and he has a good podcast.
I bet he makes tremendously more in his podcast. They just signed like a $200 million deal last year.
Yeah.
Carl Pelini recruited Levante David.
Yep.
Carl, good to see
So
you.
Levante played because someone got injured and didn't even know where he was supposed to go, but he was so freaking fast and athletic it didn't matter. Like he could take a lot of players, if you take a wrong step, you're screwed. Right. So if you get caught in a motion or wherever and you start floating and then play goes backside, you can't make it up. It didn't matter. He would take a wrong step and still be the first one there.
Dude, and I just feel like that guy's been in the NFL for like 40 years. Like
David?
you always
It
hear
does
about
seem like
He's a borderline Hall of Famer in the NFL.
Well, and he won a Super Bowl now with Brady, so he got a Super Bowl at least.
Yeah. I mean, he's a borderline Hall of Famer.
Didn't Sue get that Super
He
Bowl
did.
too?
Yep. Sue officially retired this year.
Did you see that clip of Will Compton talking about almost getting in a fight with Sue? It was like once they were in the NFL and they're like in a car. I think they were both in Lincoln and they were taking somebody to the airport. And so Compton's like, "So dude, come on. So you stepped on Rodgers, right?" And he was like, "We ain't talking about it." He's like, "Dude, come on, you stepped on." I was like, "Do you want to stop the fucking car?"
Nope. Keep going.
Why do you want me to drive?
Are you worried that you're black driving the car? They're going to suspect something?
Do you want? I mean, what? Why do we want to stop the car?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't get it.
For a hug.
All right, guys. Well, that's our bet for the season.
So 8-4 or
Right.
worse, you win.
Yeah.
9-3 push.
But my overall prediction is
10 and
either
2.
9-3 or 8-4, though. But your bet. I understand you're explaining the bet. My overall prediction is
But 10-2 or better, I win.
yeah. And Tanner thinks we're
And
going
you
to go 10-2.
still think Iowa's the best team in the Big Ten.
Yeah, the fuck up. No one thinks that. Not even Iowa fans think that. Iowa fans believe they're the best mediocre team in the Big Ten.
Repeat it into reality.
That's probably true.
They're probably the most consistent, 8-4 team in the Big Ten.
Yeah, I don't want to be 8-4 forever.
But you know what I mean? They're probably the most consistent team with that record.
Would you rather be 8-4 forever or
No.
suck all the time and
You gotta
not go to bowl
it's almost
games?
like you're just not trying to get better.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, if you're going to suck all the time, but if you had the option of we're going to have 20 years of being garbage and then we can be good again, or you're just going to be 8-4 forever, what are you going to do? You'll take the 20 years of garbage.
But you know what? Iowa is like a weird mystery because they get a lot of good players.
They do a way better job.
They just can't get a
players.
quarterback or something. Or it's the coaching staff too, because they've had a lot of good talent between offensive linemen, and tight ends and shit like that. They should win more.
They just have a very boring offensive scheme that doesn't highlight a quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. I think they need a different coach and someone that can recruit quarterbacks.
It just doesn't highlight a quarterback. Like you don't have it's not quarterback dominant.
Yeah, because you had that Cooper DeJean who obviously played phenomenal his rookie year in the NFL.
Yep.
It was great, but you've
You have
had so
all
many
kinds of tight ends.
Yeah, you've had tons of offensive linemen come out. It's got to be coaching that they can't win more games.
It is crazy how schools get like Iowa has a lot of good tight ends.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have a lot of NFL tight ends. Ohio State
receivers,
man. Like they're receivers.
Georgia defense.
Yeah, it's just like schools get like
That's basically how the Eagles won the Super Bowl. They have Georgia's entire defense.
Georgia and I think Alabama.
Yeah.
Like I think everyone, just about everyone, played for those two schools.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes from here. What was the first game? August 28th. Is that the one Thursday night one?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati and KC at Arrowhead.
KC, Arrowhead.
So
Is that supposed to be the kickoff classic for the year then? Are they? It's got to be something, right?
I was assuming they're playing in KC. Like they're making it a big deal to play in KC.
That Saturday before the game is like a week 0. I don't think there are really any good games on, but there are like 6 games on, and then it's college football Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Sunday and Monday.
Yep. Because they always do it that the first week because there's no NFL. NFL starts college week 2.
Oh, because that's Labor Day weekend then too, right?
Yeah. So week 2 for the NFL or week 1 for the NFL is week 2 for college.
You know what else I'm pretty excited is that Lee Corso retired, so I'm pretty excited about that.
You don't like Lee Corso?
Not really. I don't really like Herb Street either, but Lee Corso is.
Do not like Herb.
But I did hear, I don't know if it's a clickbait thing, but they're trying to get Dave Portnoy to do one of the shows.
He's annoying.
But they want him because they're going to use a bunch of...
Dave Portnoy is kind of funny.
They're going to leverage some of his Barstool stuff.
Why do you think he's annoying?
He's annoying.
Why do you think he's funny?
I don't think he's super funny. I think he says stuff that a lot of people.
His comments back to people are usually pretty entertaining.
That is what's entertaining.
His fire back comments are usually
I don't think he's like.
I will have to wait until we get off camera before I tell you why I think he's annoying.
But no, it was one of the
real nice, Tanner.
I'm proud of you, Tanner. I'm proud of you.
It was one of the networks. I think one thing I'd read they were talking about it because I think they also wanted some of his Barstool content for one of their shows or something.
You know who is actually really funny is
this guy,
Pat McAfee.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
The only thing that bothers me about Pat McAfee, why does he stand up all the time?
Because he's a Looney Tune, but I think it's I think it's hilarious with him and Saban sitting next to each other because you can it's like the two most opposite people.
It's never going to be better than Shane Gillis and Nick Saban.
Oh God!
Well, Alabama Jones over there, he never cheated, right?
Well, he started it. I don't know what Nick Saban was thinking. Didn't he say something smart to Shane Gillis?
Yeah, I don't know. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm sure."
I thought we were just having fun here, Alabama Jones.
I'm sure you never paid a player, right?
You could just see Saban steam coming out of his collar.
And it doesn't do any good to say anything back because Shane Gillis is just going to roast you no matter what you say back.
Yeah. He's so quick. And he's hilarious.
Oh, man. Yeah. All right. Well, you guys got anything else?
I don't think so. You tried to end it 3 times now. We keep talking.
No, that's all right. Got anything? All right. Like, subscribe, share, follow. Appreciate you guys listening. We'll see you later.